Go for it.
Okay, so for 1,000 Rocket League credits, we got Gotcha Peter for the winner of it.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Esports College and Career Pathways we are dedicated to helping gamers, players really improve their game, whether at the collegiate level like we are today or as a career.
Go to your buddy and be like, hey, I got paid to play video games and get good grades. What did you get money for?
We really want to give a foundation for gamers to come in, express themselves in their own way, give them a competitive base setting, and provide them with the equipment necessary to, thrive in that competitive setting.
We looked at the resources that are available, and even yesterday I was talking to parents and players, and they didn't even know there were varsity teams at the college level, let alone that there's scholarships. So we took upon ourselves that we really want to put together these combines, not just like Rocket League we're doing now, but we're doing League of Legends in 2 weeks. And beyond that, we're probably going to do Fortnite to really give resources and a recruitment tool for the colleges, but really to get these players in front of the right people at the right time.
something to hold on to. I can't help how I think about you. You've moved on like I'm about to. 'Cause you don't really mean that. Cause you don't really mean that. Keep me holding on. I can't fall for now. You keep me holding on. I'll stay here forever. Keep me holding on. I can't fall for now. You keep me holding on. I'll stay here forever.
Triple kill. Boo-Boo taking it out. Oh my god. Boo-Boo with the 3K clutch at the end there. Being the double spray transfer. Oh my god. Very low health. But let's see here. Cold QB is also very low on health. Stab holding it, going in. Yes, pocket.
Sorry about that. We are all over the place today. But okay, hello and welcome everyone to the Golden Coast Invitational, sponsored by Esports College and Career Pathways. I'm Kanashi, and I will be your host and observer this week. We have some great collegiate Valorant action for you guys, including schools from all over North America, showcasing the good collegiate talent that we do have here in North America. This is week seven of our 9-week event that will showcase all the great talent that we have here. Once again, this event is sponsored by Esports College and Career Pathways. They support esports communities and colleges in general. This invitation is one way how they help out college esports programs and players. They also help sponsor Hive, which supports women's colleges across the United States. For more information, please follow them on social media and on their website, esportsccp.gg. So yeah, we are in week 7 of our coverage of the Golden Coast Invitational. We are going to get started off with our first game, which is from the the Pacific NorCal division. We were able to scramble around and grab San Jose State University gold versus Colorado State University. And then after that, we will keep it here in the Pacific NorCal division as California Polytechnic San Luis Obispo faces off against the University of Oregon. The first few weeks of this tournament, once again, are round robin. We're trying to see who is going to qualify for playoffs. Remember that only the top 2 teams from each division will be able to make it to the playoffs. So even though a lot of these teams are really, really close in the bracket, every single game and every single map counts. These schools, once again, aren't just here for bragging rights. They're also here for the competition and the prize money. First place will be going home with $1,000 and the title of Golden Coast Invitational Champions. Second place will go home with $500, and third place will go home with $250. We have a great show for you guys, so let's hone in on our first game, which is going to be San Jose State University Gold versus Colorado State Gaming. We literally just got this matchup like a couple minutes prior to the actual game starting, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read off who they have on their team. We don't know exactly who's in these teams yet, until we actually go around through it. We have seen San Jose State Gold before, I believe. This is the team with Boogs, Nice Choke, Mipanoy, Chris, and Destroyer. We've seen them play together before on stream. I forgot which week it was. But yeah, this team is sitting at around Immortal and Diamond. And yeah, they are currently, let me check the bracket here. Yeah, San Jose State Gold is currently sitting in 6th with a record of 8-4. Meanwhile, their opponents, Colorado State University, they are let me find them. Sorry about this. Super all over the place this week. I greatly apologize. Most of their team is unranked, so it's actually going to be kind of a toss-up. The fact that we have no idea how these players play, or what level of gameplay they have. But they have players such as Gruntled, Devil's Defect, Hatter's Wrath, and a whole bunch of other people who we have yet to see in game. We haven't seen Colorado State at all throughout this entire tournament and the entire broadcast. So it is going to be a toss-up. But yeah, to give us more action of this game that we have very little knowledge going into, is going to be Arties and Brody. I hope you guys could make some sense out of everything that's going to be going on here.
Absolutely no sense really to put into this just yet. However, I am extremely excited. We saw a few different, play styles last week. We saw one somewhat even lineup, and then we saw one team completely get rolled. So, I mean, hey, anything can happen in these games. It is just a complete fight and a nice little festival of various skill levels and abilities at the collegiate level. Brody, do you have any expectations going into today's match?
Hopefully just to see more good things out of SJSU. They could become a playoff team potentially, so curious to see them in another game. We haven't seen Colorado State play, like Kanashi has said, and so it's really just a wild card to see how that's going to turn out. But I really don't have any expectation going into this. Just excited to see some collegiate Valorant again. It's that time of the week.
It is that time of the week, and I hope that all of our viewers sitting at home right now have a nice cup of coffee and sitting back and getting ready for this insanely fun time, because no matter what, it is going to be fun, and that's the important thing here. And as we're waiting for Kanashi to get in the game here, our boy is multi-talented. He is actually going to be running both the hosting position and the observing position today. So best of luck to him. And I think that we're just going to be waiting for the teams to send in friend requests and get into the game. But yeah, I think that we should at least take some time now to read off the player profiles for both of these teams here, since it looks like we are going to have a little bit of extra time, Brody.
Okay.
You can take Colorado. I'll take SJSU.
You want me to go to Colorado? Okay. Let's see. Who on Colorado State has some nice player profiles? I see Hatter's Wrath played on a semi-pro football team. That's pretty cool, actually. I always see. It's always cool to see people with like. I feel bad saying like real life sports backgrounds going into esports, but I feel like it translates pretty well. I don't know if that's the best way to put it, but I feel like it's always cool to see that high level competitive like football or something like that translates pretty well into esports. It's kind of cool to see. What do you get from the SJSU side, Artie?
Well, we have Nice Choke, who apparently doesn't choke. We have Mi Pinoy, who, if he's not playing Valorant, he's building Gundams and Legos in the spare time, and that is a man of culture right there. We can appreciate this. And let's go ahead and change out over to the observing screen now, because it looks like Valorant has been doing some updates. They've been listening to our feedback, and look at this.
That's crisp.
Look at this screen here. It's no longer just a white screen. Alrighty, so let's look at the team composition here. On the attacking side of things, it looks like we're going to be starting off SJSU Gold on the attackers. They're going to be picking up first they have to lock them in, and looks like starting on the other side of things, though. Colorado is going to be picking up a Killjoy here on Bind. Very, very good pickup, especially as we're seeing them lock in the Initiator, Sova. They've got a Controller as Oven. I think we're going to be seeing two duelists being locked in on that side of things. Yep, there's a Phoenix lock-in, and I'm assuming Gruntle is going to be locking in as that Raze. Now on back to SJSU, they are still deciding here, and I believe last time we saw Nice Choke as Phoenix, so I think he's probably going to be picking that as well. Meepino are going to be picking up the Initiator pick as Breach here, and looks like the teams are just getting fully settled in now. Yet we're going to be seeing the 3 duelists, 1 Initiator, 1 Controller setup coming in from SJSU.
No Sentinels.
No Sentinels, and however, if there is a map that you can get that to work on, it is going to be not Bind. Bind is almost entirely required to have one of those Sentinels to lock down at least B site or A site as well. I mean, we saw that last time. It didn't really work out. Usually you want to delegate your Sentinels to B site and one extra player just to hang around. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what SJSU is going to be doing without a Sentinel here. But let's go ahead and watch what Colorado is going to be doing for their setup as Kanashi figures out this camera control here and tries to emulate his inner V-Flight.
Looks like just I'm trying to look at the setups here. So we do see the defense for Colorado State first, and they're going to put that Killjoy on the B site as expected. And playing with him looks to be the Phoenix as well, so just a simple 3-2 setup with the Killjoy utility on that B site. Pretty much
We love to
defaults.
see it.
Yep.
We love to see that Killjoy utility being utilized exactly how it's supposed to. And watching now as San Jose looks like they're going to be filing out entirely out through mid here into B, into Hookah. Let's see, Destroyer going to be launching out that utility here. Lots of utility right in the beginning. They're going to be bringing out a very, very fast flush out. Destroyer going to be taking out King O'Shawn, and that is going to be leading us into the plant already as they just completely skipped over all that Killjoy utility here. Boog's going to be able to take out that Killjoy here, bringing us into a 5v3. Watching now as Colorado tries to get back onto the site here. Boog's going to be making sure that no matter what, then it's not going to be able to happen. Hatter's Wrath going to go down as well. Boog's picking up a nice 3K. Gruntled going to be coming up right around through the back into Hookah, so he's going to be able to get a pickup. No, he's not. Chris going to be picking him off, and that's going to be a flawless round for SJSU.
Kind of just a 1-by-1. It seemed like a perpetual 1v5 that round. SJSU all pushing in through Hookah together there, taking out the picks that they needed using the Jet utility to get onto the site quickly and right-click down the first player, and then they all just kind of peaked everyone collectively. It was what I was saying, a perpetual 5v1. There was no cohesion there from Colorado State, but first round going to SJSU, not the end of the world. Colorado State could still pick this up possibly, but just a couple of ghosts and a dream, as the only investment really coming out from SJSU is this Vandal.
Absolutely. Watching now, this Vandal is going to have to do a little bit of work here, but I honestly do not think that it's going to be too much of a game changer here. It's going to be up to how Colorado can handle this. Like you said, they were kind of going for those 1v1s, and really trickling in is not what you want to do. Chris going to be taking out Aga. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Me, Pinoy, and Nice Joke both going to be picking up a kill as well. Just leaving us into the 5v2 now. The 5v1 is Destroyer picks up Gruntled, and now let's just see what Killjoy is going to be able to do. It looked like Killjoy was just kind of staring at Breach there.
And I think his name is pronounced Agi, as the sheets tell us, as the production gods tell us.
Stream, I am learning now that apparently the stream is not getting any game audio, and I am so sorry for that. Unfortunately, we're gonna be doing what we can to fix that, but we can't really fix that without restarting the entire stream here. Well, I'm eating my words, but let's go ahead and see what's going to happen. Now, it looks like the stream is going to be back, and hopefully that is going to be fixing it, but let's watch what CSU and SJSU are going to be able to pull off now. Watching me, Pinoy, pick up this Marshall again, or keeping up with this Marshall here. We're going to be seeing a full gun round now as Colorado picks up some AKs as well, and it looks like we're going to be seeing a trade go out there as Rays picks off the Jet, but Jet's going to be getting the trade right back out, and unfortunately, that's not going to be working out too well for me, Pinoy here. It looks like CSU finally has a nice lead out going into a 4v3 right now, and watching his Nice Choke going to be trying to hold these back angles, but there's not going to be anyone there that he's holding up against yet, and really Colorado is learning from their mistakes here, and they're kind of pulling it back. They have the spike down as well, so they're going to need to rotate all of their resources there to hold it, and let's see what Chris is going to be able to do. He's going to get ready to use that Lear, checking his angles there. That's a very good thing to do here. Fortunately, not going to be doing too much. King O'Shawn and Devil's Effect is going to be able to take out Nice Chuck there, bringing it once again to a trade. Chris going to go down there, bringing it into a 3v1. It's all up to Boogs. If Boogs can't do this, then we're going to be seeing Colorado pick up their first kill, or their first match here. Unfortunately, Aga is not going to be not going to be able to win that gunfight. Look in the wrong direction. Ooh, Boogs with a very, very nice tap through the wall on Hatter's Wrath, bringing us down to the 1v1 scenario. Killjoy has almost no health in this situation, if I'm reading that correctly, so it is not looking too good for Killjoy here, especially as Boogs just picked up the spike here. But let's see what's going to happen. Boogs going to be able to just tap it, one shot, and she goes down, and that is going to be another round for SJSU.
That timing was almost very bad for Boogs and SJSU there. He ran back into the site with his knife out, hopefully trying to fake out the teleport, I'm assuming, and instead just waltz on the side with his knife out, but luckily the health was low enough onto the Killjoy that he could switch right over to his Ghost and pick up the kill and get their third round on that first gun round of the game. CSU, good start there. They got the bomb down in Octagon and they all kind of swarmed it, but unfortunately the 1v1 gunfights did not go their way, and that's the unfortunate part about Raze. She can just kill as many people as she wants and continue to heal up, and if you're not going to peek her together, it's hard to take down that Raze. Or not Raze, Reyna. My apologies.
All good. They all start with R's. Alrighty, but Meat Pinoy going to be starting out here, getting Flash, backing off your Destroyer, picking up Hatter's Wrath. That's a very good pickup yet again. His Destroyer picks up a double kill on Agi, and Nice Choke going to be leading out, and looks like they've got the A site completely on lock. The pressure that was applied to B site by SJSU really confused Colorado, so they're just going to be leaving once again. Killjoy not going to be able to get a pickup here. Are we going to be seeing them rolled as Owen comes into play here?
Yeah, this is not looking too good. I mean, they're not even executing together. They're just executing individually and able to take out all the sites by themselves. It is a bit of a rough one, as CSU is yet to find a win in the Golden Coast Invitational. I don't think San Diego State is going to really let them get that first one here, as they are a pretty strong team in their division. So this could be a bit of a roll, but who knows? Anything can happen.
Absolutely. I'm really hoping to see a little bit more coming up from Colorado here. They've even got a player that has yet to pick up a kill in these 4 rounds. They're just getting rolled by SJSU Gold. And let's watch now. Nice Choke going to be leading the pass here, getting the wall bang up through Gruntled. Gruntled, you should know that that does not work in a professional setting there. Devil's going to be going down to Chris as well. We're already going down to the 5v2 situation. Are we going to be seeing the Sova on Colorado finally getting his first kill here? Let's see what will happen. Boogs is going to be getting blinded here. Phoenix is not going to be getting blinded though, and looks like Agi is going down. Hatter's gonna be able to get that pick on Nice Choke. That's absolutely incredible, but unfortunately he reloaded a little bit too early there. Boog's gonna be able to clean it up, and we are now seeing 0-5.
The train doesn't stop, and that round actually I do want to correct myself. They are executing as a team, but it just makes them completely unstoppable. That's why there's so many flawless rounds. There's only 3 deaths. Or not 3 deaths.
Oh,
there's,
no.
there's not 3 deaths. There's
4 deaths.
4 deaths. No.
Wait,
5
deaths. We can do math.
Oh my goodness. Only 5 deaths.
We do not get paid to do math here.
Right.
Nice Choke going to be leading it in with an ultimate. Not going to be finding too much. Colorado not holding too deep in, but there we go. Destroyer is going to be able to finish off Hatter's Wrath. Nice Choke doing all the damage at the beginning of it. Boogs taking out Agi. Yet again, I feel like Agi has only died to Boogs there, but I might be wrong. But we see Colorado trying to come back here. Gruntled unable to rotate here. The last 2 defenders from Colorado going to be rotating through spawn. Destroyer going to be making sure that King Ocean does not come through. Devil's Effect once again, last player standing. Is he going to be able to get these picks? Brody? Brody?
Sometimes it just goes over the head, Sometimes the spray gets a little out of control, and unfortunately that was the case for Devil's Defect there with the Phantom. And
sometimes you just go for haircuts.
Or a gentle breeze.
Well, unfortunately, that gentle breeze is not going to be taking away any economy from SJSU, as we see SJSU fully stack out here. Basically a perfect economy, a perfect 2 flawlesses in a row. Let's see, Chris. Is he going to be able to take out this Boom Buddy? Of course he is. He's Chris. He is built different. Now, we are going to be seeing Colorado with 3 ults. Are they going to be able to utilize them, however? Let's see. Looks like they are going to be throwing the rays out. And yes, Nice Choke is going to go down. Gruntled going to be able to get a kill here. Destroyer going to be doing whatever he can with that 12 HP that is remaining here, as we are seeing SJSU's Breach ult onto the side here, clearing it out here. Meat Pinoy going to be taking out Agi. Yet again, unfortunately, he's yet to find a kill. Chris going to be taking out Gruntled. And once again, we are just down to the 4v2 situation. Killjoy still alive, of course, trying to be the last man standing yet again. But let's see what's going to happen, as Boog's going to be coming out to fight in. But Devil's going to be actually finding those shots there. Destroyer, unfortunately, coming in while the reload was happening. King Ocean taking out Chris, but Meat Pinoy trading it right back out. We're going 0-7.
Actually, the closest round so far. I think decent ult usage from CSU there. Taking out the first one with the Rays and being able to find a couple other picks on the retake. But unfortunately, still good old 0-7 so far, but that round was actually kind of close. So I hope they can pick up a round. I'm really rooting for them here. I think if they manage their economy a little better, get a full buyout, they might have a chance. But right now it looks like they're just forcing every round, trying to get what guns they can on max loss, and things are still going to be trending most likely downward for them.
Absolutely, and we see them all picking up. They all have 2 kills on the Colorado side, except for King Ocean, and it's quite depressing to see. Oh, I'm sorry, Aggie, but Aggie actually just picked up his first kill. Let's all congratulate him in the chat for that. King Ocean going to be taking out Meepinoy here. Destroyer taking out Gruntled. Boogs taking out Aggie. We are into a 3v3 here. Once again, we are seeing Colorado kind of finding their pace here, especially as they get the spike down again. Looks like SJSU is getting a little bit comfortable here. Nice Joke going to have to heal up after that fight with Hatter's Wraith here, doing that double heal strat, and it looks like they are going to be trying to fade out all the way into the site here. They do not want to lose this here. They might want to get a perfect round, but let's see what's going to happen. Colorado does not want to let that happen, so looks like we are seeing King Ocean do what he can. Boog's actually looking the wrong way, but once again still actually able to survive this. Looks like he's going to be able to pick up the spike here, and he takes out King Ocean. That is quite unfortunate. Let's watch now as Boog's going to be rotating through, taking a teleporter on A site, which you know is clear, and the 1v3 is going to fall out. Now Killjoy is actually doing really good. Devil's Defect is actually playing with the utility, staying the last alive, and that is kind of Killjoy's role here. But unfortunately, Destroyer is living up to his namesake and is going to be destroying that. And we are going 0-8 now.
I think, like you said, they don't really want to get too comfortable and drop around here, because I think one of the tiebreakers in this is round differential. So you're definitely right, thinking SJSU definitely wants the smooth 13-0 here to maximize that tiebreaker, you know, say if it comes down to that, because they are in 6th place. This is a possible playoff run for them, so they need to make sure, you know, they get everything, and they don't want to drop anything here and get too comfortable.
Absolutely, especially, yeah, if they can get this 0-13, that will put them in legendary status for this tournament here. But Nice Choke is going to be leading up here. Destroyer taking out Aggie. Destroyer going to be popping up, taking out Hatter before Hatter can even set the sights down. And once again, we got Colorado 3 on B site, but SJSU 5 on A site. And I don't know about you, but that fraction is quite improper. Let's see what Destroyer is going to be doing here, coming around the side. Destroyer wants that ace here, but we're seeing Nice Choke come out saying, nope, I want some kills too, taking out Devil's Defect. Destroyer going to get a 3K there, taking out King Ocean, and Gruntled going to be the last man standing, coming out of the back, running instead of walking. It's going to be getting his position given away to Meepinoy, who is going to be finishing him off, and yeah, should have walked instead of run.
Possibly that could have been the difference maker. We could have been seeing a clutch of the century coming through from Gruntled there on the flank, but unfortunately it's another round for SJSU, as Destroyer has been you know, going for the flight tactic so far, using both of his updrift and then a dash across the site to both high grounds, getting picks both times. That looked really silly from our point of view, but you know, it works out for him. You know, moves the crosshairs. So
Colorado, once again, going to be stacking 3 on B site. I wonder how well it's going to work out from Destroyer, actually getting a little bit of damage through the smoke there. And Meepinoy going to be flooding out. Let's see if he's going to be able to solo this site by himself, taking out the Killjoy. Unfortunately, Hatter's Wrath going to be right there waiting to capitalize on that. Nice Choke now knows where Hatter's Wrath is, though. Hatter gets a blind out. Nice Choke does some damage to the blind, and he's actually going to be able to get the kill while completely blind, waiting for that damage to come to say, where are you? And then finishes him off. That was actually the most impressive thing that I've seen in this entire game. King Ocean looks like he has gone a little bit away here, and is going to be able to get that ult out and take out Nice Choke, but unfortunately for him, as he goes out, he is going to have to recover from this quite quickly to win this 1v2. Unfortunately, he does not have the decision-making skills to figure out who to shoot at first, and both of them are going to be shooting at him instead. And it looks like we're seeing Chris pick up this very, very nice skin. I love this new skin pack, the Ion pack. It is just so beautiful.
I don't have too many words for the skin pack, but it looks pretty nice. I'm alright with that. I can't even tell what gun it is though. I think it's the.
That is a Phantom.
Yeah.
Brody.
It looks weird. I don't know.
Chat, I'm so sorry, but there's not a lot to talk about here. We're seeing 10 deaths down the board for Colorado. I don't like to flame teams too much. I like to give everybody a competitive chance here. But as Destroyer takes out Aggie, yet again goes for that Pachi attack helicopter strat with a classic, as Nice Choke takes out Gruntled here. There's not much to talk about. Meepinoy taking out Devil's Defect, Chris taking out Hatter's Wrath. Are we going to be seeing a team ace maybe? Meepinoy going to be taking out King Ocean, and that's going to be I've lost count of how many flawless rounds we've had, but it is now 0-11.
Mad respect for Meepinoy rocking the Bucky Sheriff. I'm just saying, that's a lethal loadout right there to take out some low economy players on that B site. Just the Bucky Sheriff combo. That's fun. Yeah, like you said, there's not too much to say, really. I don't want to flame anybody. I think when you have the way it goes, you know, with the rank splits and everything, it's something we could predict, but you know, you don't want to be.
It's something we can predict, but I didn't want to be rude.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hatter's Wrath going to be pulling up with the op here. Boog's going to be teleporting into the site. It looks like he's going to be able to get away with Destroyer. No, he just knifed Aggie. Why Destroyer? Boog's going to be taking out Hatter's Wrath. Let's see what's going to happen now. Destroyer coming around the side. He knows that Killjoy is going to be here. He's going to be just single left click here. I feel so bad for Colorado right now. It is going to be 2 and 5. I think SJSU wants to get the you know, multiple flawlesses in a row. I've lost count. Brody's lost count. Wits can't even count. Bruntel's going to be doing what he can. Unfortunately, not going to be able to pick off too much here. Nice joke.
They lost one. There goes the
No.
there goes the flawless streak. As we see a 12-0 half coming out from SJSU. Yeah, it looks like they're going to take up this maximum possible point differential here. Could help their chances down the line. I mean, I don't know the implications of this. There's still some time left for them to even make playoffs. I'm curious if this has anything to do with with how. I wonder if this will have any larger scale impact, just like what we see as a bit of a rollover. Could be like very helpful for SJSU down the line.
Potentially, especially given the fact that we've had a few high talent teams forfeit today. So, you know, a lot of stuff happening, a lot of changes in the politics of the Golden Coast Invitational right now, especially as we get into this round here, potentially the match point, the last round of the half here, or the last round of the game here. King O'Shawn going to be leading the pack. He's got a Sheriff. He's ready. He had that crosshair lined up right over the Reyna, but did not execute. And, well, I mean, there's no way that you can know that you've got that perfect aim. King O'Shawn going to be doing what he can, getting blinded as he goes into the teleporter here, but Reyna going to be right behind him. Is Reyna going to be teleporting? No. Boog's going to be taking out Hatter's Wrath, and Destroyer going to be taking out Gruntled here. It's going to be 5v3. Nice Choke going to be doing what he can. He does take out Devil's Defect. Chris taking out Aggie, and there we go. The team ace, Meepy Noi, King Ocean goes down, and it was 0-13. Brody.
Speedrun bind any percent right there. Completed SJSU 13-0. Ending it off with a team ace, and Destroyer wins the team deathmatch there. 17 kills. For sure.
Incredible.
He ran around to get the most kills.
Speedrun any percent bind. Collegiate Valorant speedrunning. You love to see it. Well, folks, here's the situation. It was, we did not know that a match could be that fast in the Golden Coast Invitational. We are going to be doing what we can to set up the next match here a little bit faster. Tell the teams like, hey, you know, something came up. It wasn't Colorado. They didn't come up.
Not at all.
Oh.
No. Neither did the game sound, but hopefully we should be able to have a better second game for anyone watching. But before then, anything you want to say about the slaughter we just witnessed, Kanashi?
Kanashi, please bring us your professional outlook on this match after your incredible observing.
You really want my insight? Here's my post-its and my notes.
I actually thought you just picked up. I thought like
there
I
are no
didn't
notes.
see it.
I thought it was cheese.
I thought it was 2 pieces of crabs. I thought it was 2 crab singles.
We're gonna be
singles?
the Colorado State University sandwich here as they just get absolutely panini pressed by SJSU.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much all it was. It was just really good execution coming out from San Jose, and just the way how they played. They played tight. When they wanted to execute, they pushed as hard as they can, and at that point, you know, CSU was just overwhelmed. It's one of those, once again, like Valorant is a momentum game. If you feel like you could get a couple kills, maybe like even if you lose the round, like said like, oh okay, we picked off 3, we know what they want to do. Let's just wait for them to push into us. Maybe we might have a chance here. And stuff like that, but yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work out in your favor.
Absolutely. I don't want to flame anybody. You know, everyone has different skill levels. It's unfortunate that the lineup meant that such a high skilled team as SJSU was able to match up here with a maybe not as well practiced Colorado. And well, I think that that match speaks for itself. Colorado gave a good effort here, and well, hey, as we saw, it wasn't a fully flawless 13-0. Well, I mean, it was a fully flawless 13-0, but they got some kills, Colorado. And they at least had to make SJSU try for it, and that is what matters the most.
I'm happy to see SJSU didn't drop any rounds. They're doing being overconfident, being silly, being BM. They just they clocked into work and they ran their executes and they just did their business and it's over. They won that 13-0. They got their 13 runs to 0 on the split there. So happy to see they didn't goof off too much and drop some rounds where they didn't need to.
Absolutely. And alrighty, so we are going to be taking a quick break. We'll get the second match set up, and we are going to be fixing the audio issues stream. Apologies for that as we get everything set up here. Hopefully, Kanashi will not have to multi-roll anymore. Yeah, so thank you guys so much. Stay tuned. We got another one coming up at you right after this.
Walking on the moon. One moment to escape. Walking on the moon. never been. All our trouble seems to fade away. This is how I feel when you take me to some levels that I've never been. All our trouble seems to fade away. Will we dance that I've never been, that I've never been.
Go for it.
Okay, so for 1,000 Rocket League credits, we got Gotcha Peter for the winner of it.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Esports College and Career Pathways we are dedicated to helping gamers, players really improve their game, whether at the collegiate level like we are today or as a career.
Go to your buddy and be like, hey, I got paid to play video game and get good grades. What did you get money for?
We really want to give a foundation for gamers to come in, express themselves in their own way, give them a competitive base setting, and provide them with the equipment necessary to, thrive in that competitive setting.
We looked at the resources that are available, and even yesterday I was talking to parents and players, and they didn't even know there are varsity teams at the college level, let alone that there's scholarships. So we took upon ourselves that we really want to put together these combines, not just like Rocket League we're doing now, but we're doing League of Legends in 2 weeks. And beyond that, we're probably going to do Fortnite to really give resources and a recruitment tool for the colleges, but really to get these players in front of the right people at the right time.
Anticipating the fear that you thought you'd abandon, questioning ourselves. But the journey we take wasn't meant to be easy. Catch your breath and pour your light. No life before. Find your new
Mom, today sucked, I'm not feeling great. People all laughed and they call me names. Why's it so tough and the world so lame? Can I have some cash and a ride down to the arcade? This morning blue, I stayed up till 2. People stare at me like I'm trapped in a zoo. Why's it so tough and the world so lame? Can I have some cash and a ride down to the arcade? Some cash and a ride down to the arcade. Can I have some cash and a ride down to the arcade? Can I have some cash and a ride down to the arcade? I'm down on my luck, am I good enough? I'm searching for trust, do I look too much? Why's it so tough and the world so lame? Can I have some cash and a ride down to the arcade? This evening blue had nothing to do but lay around with my thoughts of you. Why's it so tough and the world so lame? Can I have some cash and a ride down to the arcade? Some cash and a ride down to the arcade. Can I have some cash and a ride down to the arcade? Can I have some cash and a ride down to the arcade? Can I have some cash and a ride down to the arcade?
Connection has been lost. All of the online networks are down. Biotechnology has been successfully implemented. The new era has begun. Systems operating properly. Gate number 6 is being opened. All the weapons are locked and loaded. Dystopia 2077 is starting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready. 50% of the enforcers have been knocked down. Neura field activated. Serial number deleted. The revolution is imminent. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If I could forget just what we had, spend all of my days outside my head, without all these feelings we've been fed, forget everything that I once said, could you move on? I don't want you gone. Could you move on? I don't want you gone. Forget what we had.
Go for it.
Okay, so for 1,000 Rocket League credits, we got Gotcha Peter for the winner of it.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Esports College and Career Pathways we are dedicated to helping gamers, players really improve their game, whether at the collegiate level like we are today or as a career.
Go to your buddy and be like, hey, I got paid to play video game and get good grades. What did you get money for?
We really want to give a foundation for gamers to come in, express themselves in their own way, give them a competitive base setting, and provide them with the equipment necessary to, thrive in that competitive setting.
We looked at the resources that are available, and even yesterday I was talking to parents and players, and they didn't even know there are varsity teams at the college level, let alone that there's scholarships. So we took upon ourselves that we really want to put together these combines, not just like Rocket League we're doing now, but we're doing League of Legends in 2 weeks. And beyond that, we're probably going to do Fortnite to really give resources and a recruitment tool for the colleges, but really to get these players in front of the right people at the right time.
Triple kill. Boo-Boo taking it out. Oh my god. Boo-Boo with the 3K clutch at the end there. Being the double spray transfer. Oh my god. Very low health. But let's see here. Cold QB is also very low on health. Zap holding it, going in. Yes, punch it.
Hello and welcome everyone to the Golden Coast Invitational, sponsored by Esports College and Career Pathways. I am Kanashi, and I will be your host for this event. We will bring you some great Valorant action for you guys. We are still getting on with the preliminary weeks, and still scrambling to get matches, because as we slowly progress down, a lot of these teams are realizing, hey, we don't have a run at playoffs, so we gotta just play. But we gotta find some action here and there, and that's what we've been doing for the past 10 minutes as we're running around and making sure that everything is going according to plan to get you this great Valorant action. Once again, we'll be finishing out our second game for today. It is going to be in the Pacific NorCal division, as the University of Utah is going to be facing off against Ryerson University. We just finished the last match, which was San Jose State University Gold versus Colorado State. That ended in a 13-0 in favor of San Jose State. And yeah, this game is going to be a lot closer. I'm just going to let you know that right now. Once again, the first few weeks of these are just going to be round robin for the most part. We're just trying to get everybody to play the games that they need to, so we can figure out who is ready for playoffs coming down into the later parts of December, or at the beginning of December. We should have the playoffs ready. Once again, these schools aren't just here for bragging rights; they're also here for the competition. First place will be going home with $1,000 and the title of Golden Coast Invitational Champions. Second place will be going home with $500, and third place will be going home with $250. Once again, we have an amazing match for you guys as the University of Utah Esports is going to be facing off against Ryerson University Gold. The University of Utah is currently sitting at 4th place with a record of 9-3 in the Pacific NorCal division. This team is a mixed bag ranging from gold to diamond and are making their playoff break right now. As for their opponents, Ryerson University currently sits at 2nd place with a record of 10-2. This team is stacked with immortal players and are looking to take number 1 away from Simon Fraser. So once again, as I mentioned earlier, this game has a lot of playoff implications. If Utah wins this match, they will be tying for 2nd with a record of 10-3, which will tie them with Ryerson, Boise State, and themselves, only leaving them behind Simon Fraser. Meanwhile, if Ryerson wins this game, they will only be 1 loss behind Simon Fraser University, and if they could take that away, it's just something nice to be going into the next round. But yeah, before we get started, as we hop into the action, I am going to be tossing it over to Arties and Brody. Fellas, take it away.
Alrighty, I am super excited for this match. Every match with Owen is just so hard to shoutcast and commentate on properly. Of course, I'm talking about Owen 13. Brody, this match is going to be a lot closer, a lot more challenging, and a lot more fun for our audience to watch. What are your expectations coming into this game?
I'm pretty excited that we are back to a very competitive game, hopefully one with a big storyline around it, is whether or not Utah can burst into the playoffs in these last remaining weeks, and whether or not Ryerson can hold on to and grip that final spot and keep themselves in 2nd place. So we're looking at a do-or-die situation for Utah. Always good to see people on their back foot, see how hard they want this game. And I think we're already into pistol round.
We are already in the pistol round here. And now let's go ahead and check out what we're going to be looking at here. Now, Brody, do you know who is starting on attack and who is starting on defense here?
Attack currently is Ryerson.
Wonderful.
That is right. And we finally got your wish. We're on split.
We are on split. I am so happy for this. This is the first time we're actually broadcasting a match on this map here. Split is my favorite map here. Pikachu going to be dashing to the side. Unfortunately, Fried Dumpling is going to be taking out Pikachu here. Kaizen taking out Hanra, bringing this into a 5v3. Not looking good for Ryerson so far here. Kaizen is going to be able to take out Christian here. Nate, you get the kill out onto Yurt here. So they're kind of even in the odds here. It's now going to be down to a 3v2 situation. Nate, you going to be doing what he can, popping off that utility here, which is going to be helping him out since he just got blinded by that breach. And let's see what's going to happen. Is Nate, you going to be able to utilize his utility and complete counter to those flashes? Looks like he is going to be able to. Is he going to be able to get those shots off? Yes, he is. No, is going to go down. He's going to be bringing this into the 1v2 here. Now, Jet does have low health here, as well as Killjoy here. Nate, you, let's see what's going to happen if Ryerson is going to be able to pull this off the 1v2. Watching Nate, you unfortunately not going to get anything done as he gets one tap by Kaizen here. Kaizen picking up the 3K in the pistol round here, and that is going to be a very strong start to the first round here.
Good defensive utility coming out from Utah to stop that early B push on the pistol. Nate, you almost picking up the clutch. I love how we use the sound cues to try and stop the drop sound effect using that pop-off shot from the Classic. Unfortunately, it was not successful, and they're going to lose this first pistol here. The utility was just too overwhelming. I see we have a Killjoy on both sides. That Killjoy is hopefully going to be locking down B with his turret. So there is definitely a much harder road to take that site, as well as the raise nades coming in from Kaizen doing work. We're here onto the first eco round as a mid push comes out.
Ryerson fully stacking in the mid here. Let's see if U of U is going to be able to hold this off here. Actually, they are. Kaizen with a double kill with a grenade here as Yurt and Christian both pick up a kill themselves. That is absolutely insane. We're unfortunately experiencing a little bit of technical difficulty here. We see Milk take out Nate U, but Ryerson goes down completely as U of U picks up only one death that round. Absolutely crazy to see that come out of nowhere.
Kaizen's nades have done more damage than the entire Ryerson Gold team so far. It's both of them perfectly placed so far into the B halls and into that mid connector so far just been absolutely massive for stopping these quick pushes, but now we're going to be on the first gun round very quickly. Ryerson basically trying to get there as quick as possible on the eco, maybe trying to find as much of the other team's economy as possible, but I mean, not actually a full buy. Pikachu's on the judge here.
Yeah, but that judge, it does come equipped with a $27 skin. Let's see if that's going to help him out here. I mean, especially you, they don't really need that help coming into it. Nate U going to be, let's see what Nate U is going to be able to do as he pops in here. Nate U going to be trying to do whatever he can going into this little, rotation utility here. Milk gonna get a kill, but Nate U gonna be trading it right back out here. Now Nate U not checking his angles there. He is gonna be able to come out on top though as he takes out No Leasley. And I don't know if I pronounced that right at all. Christian gonna be able to take out your here, bring this into a 3v2 here. Ryerson is gonna be actually having the positional advantage as well as getting the plant down. And now unfortunately Nate U is gonna be on very low health here. That health differential is gonna come into play here. Now Kaizen is actually gonna take a little bit of damage, but here's those nades. He does get stunned here. That's big for Ryerson here, buying a lot of time as much as they can. We're going to be seeing Jet come out here doing whatever he can, but Fried Dumpling is going to go down. Hun Ra going to be getting that kill there. Kaizen going to be pushing out, not checking his angles, though he does take out Nate U, but Christian going to be finishing it off. That spray transfer not coming in time, and Ryerson picking up their very first win here.
Good gun round from Ryerson there. Pikachu using that judge to just kind of fly in, move the crosshairs to get the entries. Good stuff from Nate U winning out both entry fights. And I believe the name
Noisy.
was Noisy.
Noisy. I see that now.
There's no L. That's unlucky. That's unlucky.
The pixelations, unfortunately. Sorry, Noisy, for that. But yeah, so Kaizen.
Unfortunately, even though they won the gun round there, the upgrades didn't come through for U of U, so they have enough money to even invest an op into this round. So definitely, this is basically the first gun round. Last
Dumpling really going to be coming out here.
Oh, wow.
Taking out Pikachu immediately. That's going to be a big pickup here. Ryerson going to be reeling after that one. Nate U going to be doing what he can to lead up. Now, remember from last time, Nate U is the absolute leader here as far as going IGL and also Sentinel. And look at how he's actually doing a great job here playing that Killjoy utility on attack. Now, this is a textbook definition of what you should be doing as Killjoy on attack here. Killjoy is very much a defense-based operator, but as we're seeing Nate U picking up these kills, doing some damage, and looks like he was debating going for that B push, but it looks as Hun Ra takes out Milk there, they are going to be going for that A play, and we are going to be seeing U of U teleporting their Omen onto A side here. That's going to be big, and Ryerson is going to have to now deal with that multitude of angles as they take it from heaven. Going to be also rotating out through ramps here. Let's see if they're going to be able to take the site fully. Looks like they are, and you're going to be going down here. I'm sorry, it was actually Ryerson's Omen that teleported onto the site here, so that was actually a lot easier for Ryerson than it was for U of U. Let's watch what Noisy's going to be able to do. He knows that there's going to be one hanging in there on the ropes. Is he going to be able to get this frag? However, Pride definitely going to be coming around the corner, able to take out Christian there. It's just going to be the 1v3 situation here as Dankster takes out Noisy. Fried Dumpling does have his ultimate. That's going to be very good for him, and if there's anyone that can win this 1v3 situation, it's going to be Dumpling. Now, he is looking like he's going to back off here. You do not want to lose that op, especially as it is $5,000. You do not want to be messing with that economy there. So it looks like saving it is going to be the option. However, he is going to be getting hunted right now by Ryerson. Let's see what's going to happen here. He does take out Dankster, the 3K, and now there's going to be two coming into him from CT side. He's going to be taking out that op and just holding this angle here. He does have the time to win, and I think he's going to be able to come out with it.
For sure, and that's the great gun round that we wanted to see out of Ryerson. So they win both of the first rounds where they have proper rifles in their hand. Another great take, I think that time up mid. Nate U being an absolute leader, like you said, going for these entries, getting flashed in. Great utility from his teammates so far to provide him with these opportunities to get these frags. He's definitely the one to watch for this game. Good start from Nate U and Ryerson.
Absolutely. As we get into it, Fried Dumpling going to be doing what he can, but we are going to be seeing that nice little dodge. I love seeing those little bunny hop moves coming into it. Nate U leading once again this push up in here. Now Nate U is going to be holding the spike as well, and great use of the utility here. Oh, the Raise ult is going to be coming out. Nate U just runs past it. He doesn't care. He takes out Kaizen. Fried Dumpling is going to be taking out Dankster, though. It's going to be already into the 4v4. Hun Ra getting ready to utilize his utility, blinding out on the side here, but Noisy could be coming up from the back. That Killjoy turret is going to be alerting them. Nate U definitely knows what he's doing with that Killjoy utility here, and it looks like the team is going to be ready for that rotate from the back. Nate U, Hun Ra both picking up a kill here, going to the 4v4 now. now. Hunra going to be doing that nice utility push off, hold them there. Noisy going to be trying to fire back with it. It's not going to work out though. So it looks like we are going to be seeing Noisy and Milk back off over to CT, where Milk is going to be able to pick up Christian. Watching now the Killjoy 1v1 here. Nate Yu versus Milk. Noisy takes out Hunra. Pikachu takes out Noisy, but Nate Yu finishes off taking out Milk, and we go 2-3. Ryerson coming back on top.
Great stuff so far. Nate Yu's an absolute animal. Hearing that Raze ult pop off right next to him, the play there is he got so close to the Raze. Even if the Raze hit him with her ult, I think they both would have gone down. Great stuff from Nate Yu. Absolute aggression so far into this B heaven, getting picks every round, and even finishing that round off with a 3K. He's just such currently such a server presence right now. His utility even alerting to flanks. Like he's someone that is gonna have to be dealt with if Utah wants a chance in this half.
Absolutely. Watching right now, Ryerson going to be fully stacking out A, but it looks like they are going to be sending their Breach and Omen through to mid here. However, they are going to be reaching a little bit of a standstill there as they go in. They're going to have to worry about that Raze, and we know that those Raze nades are fatal. Looks like Raze has backed off here, leaving just Omen to push in through to mid here. But now coming back to the A site here, Nate Yu going to be trying to get some information there with the turret. That's a very strong move there. They know that that long angle is being watched, and so going to be using that utility here along with that Killjoy ultimate to get Pikachu that pick onto Noisy here, but Milk is going to come right back on, getting a 2K here before Pikachu can trade it back out. So we are going to be seeing the 3v3, and U of U going to be having to do whatever they can to push back into the site here, and they are going to be able to rotate in, but not quite fast enough. Nate Yu going to be getting the bomb down here. We're going to be seeing Omen up in heaven here. Let's see what's going to happen is you're going to be doing what we can. Christian can take out Kaiser before he gets traded out by Fried Dumpling. The 2v2 happens right now. It's going to be Jet and Omen versus Jet and Killjoy. Let's see what is going to happen. Yurt holding what he can. He does have to push in sooner rather than later. He's going to be trying to line it up here with Fried Dumpling. We're seeing this communication and team play come in right now, and Fried Dumpling really does need to execute the same time as Yurt if they want this to be effective. But there's that Killjoy utility coming in, but Yurt doesn't care. He's going to be flicking onto Nate Yu, but Pikachu going to be taking out Yurt. Let's see if Fried Dumpling can get the kill here. Pikachu going to be doing what he can with the op. He missed the op shot. Fried Dumpling with a headshot. Going to be able to come out here. We are seeing the 3-3. It's all tied up now.
That was so close there from Pikachu. Fantastic stuff from him on the op that round. Couldn't quite close it out with a clutch 2 HP headshot from Fried Dumpling to net this score even. I completely thought that was Pikachu's highlight round there. Doing a great job getting his team the trade frag. Exactly what you want to see on your op there. As he was getting basically all the trades, he opened the round up with a first op, and then the P came in from Milk, double kill, and then he instantly traded back out. So good stuff from him, but just not enough to get his team across the finish line there. So it'll be 3-3 with similar looking economies. Not technically a full buy from either side, not an optimal buy from either side for sure, but an op on at least the defenders again.
Absolutely. That's going to be putting Ryerson in a very sticky situation. We're going to be seeing, I think that they know that. They know that, Fried Dumpling did pick up the op and is probably going to be holding A site, since that's where Jet has been delegated to. So we're seeing Jet holding that A site for a non-pushed site right now. Ryerson definitely not wanting to challenge that. However, we are going to be seeing them put a little bit of resource in the mid here. They are going to be seeing one coming out of ropes and one in, the B main, the heaven main here. Nate Yu going to be doing what he can, and he is definitely the powerful player here. Nice ultimates coming out here. Breach on the attacking side of things is going to be ulting on a B side, giving them a nice entry window. Dankster takes out Yurt with the ultimate as well, and these ults are coming in clutch right now. Ryerson is going to be getting the plant down here if he can in time. Yes, he did get it in time before that Breach ult managed to land here. Christian takes out Noisy as well. Christian does know that there's going to be one there. He does some damage there as Fried Dumpling misses the op shot. Fried Dumpling has to back off into CT here. Now we are going to be seeing all of you backed into this corner here. Ryerson definitely has a great advantage right now. However, with that Killjoy ult, they all had to push off. They lost their positional advantage.
He's just going to stick.
Kaizen!
Oh my gosh.
Kaizen goes down. Fried Dumpling takes out Pikachu. Nate Yu trades it out with Dankster takes out Milk. That was an insane clutch.
What a great use of the Killjoy ultimate to push into the site. And just enough damage coming out from his teammates that Milk is able to stick the defuse with 4 alive. That's insane.
Is that a ninja defuse? Does that count?
I mean, not really, but an insane clutch for sure. It's going to take a massive hit to their economy, but still, great stuff getting that 4th round across the board for U of U. I mean, that's insane. that came through just at the last second.
That was just, I honestly did not even realize until he got it halfway that you're right, he was sticking. And just that's just insane. And that shows the team play, that the fact that U of U was able to say, all right, we're going to protect you right now since we need this to happen. And they just gave body after body to just save those precious seconds that were needed. And holding in mid right now here, Dankster and Nate U going to be doing some work, as well as Breach right over here. And they're going to be filing into the site. Let's watch what is going to happen. That Swarm Grenade going to be checking that angle for him. Unfortunately, nobody going to be there. Oh, Noisy going to be doing some work there with that flash here. Let's see if Nate U doing some damage there. Noisy has to push out. He's going to get taken out here. Kaizen taking out Nate U as well, going into the 4v4 now. But Dankster takes out Kaizen with a grenade, serve of his own medicine. Pikachu taking out Yurt with that off shot. Let's see what Dankster is going to be able to do here. And we are seeing Christian plant right deeper into the site here. The 4v2 is coming out here. Fried Dumpling is going to be doing some work now with his op, and he is going to be needing it. Now, Killjoy, he wants to get back in there. He wants to do yet another one of those defuses. Unfortunately, though, Ryerson is not going to let that happen here. Pikachu takes out Milk immediately. Fried Dumpling just going to be holding this angle to see if he can get those exit frags. Is he going to be peeking? It looks like he is. He takes out Pikachu.
Oh, what a shot.
That's a dirty flick. He's going to be backing off that. He's done his work here. He's clocking out for the game, and that is just, wow, what a flick here. Oh, the timing! The timing worked out perfectly. Fried Dumpling just got completely disregarded there as Breach and Raze working together. That is some impeccable timing. Raze turning the corner as soon as that stun comes out. But let's see, Noisy, I'm sorry, Hanra is going to be going down here. Fried Dumpling does pick him off. And unfortunately, he did miss it. But that was an insane clutch there. Fried Dumpling is going to be a player that we want to keep our eyes on here.
As long as the op's in his hands, definitely need to keep an eye on him. I mean, good lord, that shot on the opposing jet onto Pikachu. Pikachu didn't even, probably saw him for about just his shoulder and was deleted off the server. That was an insane shot from Fried Dumpling. Once again, the economy not looking too good for U of U after losing that round, only saving over the operator. Unfortunately, they're going to have to run some stingers again.
This is such a funny economy split. They've got an op, frenzies, and stingers. You love to see it, but let's see Pikachu going to be leading without the ult here. Dankster taking out Noisy. That's a pretty big pickup for Ryerson. They are going to be having their work cut out for them now since U of U going to be losing that initiator here. Pikachu running into the site here, getting into heaven extremely fast here. I don't even know if U of U is ready for this, and he gets a double kill headshot. Milk and Yurt going to pick it up one as well. Dankster going to be taking out Milk here. Yurt taking out Pikachu. Let's see. It's going to be up to Yurt here. The 1v2 situation. That was a lot of damage coming out at once here. Dankster going to be getting the plant down. They know that Yurt is going to be coming out from heaven, especially as Yurt is going to be utilizing his utility here and giving his own position away. However, we are going to be seeing Hanra leading this charge here into Yurt. He gets a flash out. Yurt does not shoot in the right spot here. Hanra gets that headshot, and that is going to be another win for Ryerson. This is such a close matchup here.
Another great execute coming out from Ryerson there, the hero of this round. Of course, Pikachu once again flying into heaven with those knives and getting a good backstab flank. I don't know how they didn't really hear him. I guess there was just too much utility popping off to really get a grip on where he was going to be positioned. And the picks just didn't go the way following that. Great double from Fried Dumpling to, take out two in the back, take out Fried Dumpling on that op. And really just disrupting the retake. Good job from them. And they look to be continuing to roll on here onto building their economy.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing a full Phantom Vandal round coming out here. Dankster going to be peeking here. Kaizen and Dankster, the Raze versus Raze in mid. It's going to be basically whoever could throw their grenade faster at this point here. Watching Hanra going to be leading out here. Hanra almost getting picked out. Nice use of the satchel. Going to be doing some damage to Kaizen, but Kaizen is going to be looking away from it. They don't know the Kaizen's in there. Fried Dumpling takes out Dankster. Nate U going to be able to take out Kaizen there. Nate U, I'm not sure why Kaizen did not execute there. Pikachu taking out Fried Dumpling. That's going to be huge here. Let's watch Pikachu rolling out on the B side here, getting this full utility onto the site here. Pikachu going to be dodging that shot from Yurt, but Hanra going to be taking him out through the smoke here. Going to be the 2v3 situation. Once again, we're going to be seeing Killjoy and Noisy. Let's see if they're going to be able to fully get this done. Nice flashes going out, and Nate U going to be going down here, flashed by that Noisy. Noisy is going to be getting counter stunned here as well, but Milk going to be falling out onto the site. Let's see what is going to happen. Use that utility here. Pikachu going to be taking out Noisy. The 1v2 situation is going to pop off here. Milk not going to be getting those shots. Pikachu getting a 3K, and that is going to be the round once again for Ryerson.
The retake almost coming to fruition there from Milk and Noisy. Unfortunately, they are taken down. I mean, this is another B split they ran. Not really a B split, but another B heaven push that has been so successful so far for Ryerson. Nate, you've been so good at getting those entries. You see it once again, trading his teammates out, killing Kaizen in the heaven position, killing Fried Dumpling, I think, as well. Great stuff from him, entering his team out of the side. Pikachu also in the frag department, going super hard for his team. This is such a close matchup, and so far such a good fragging matchup, so I'm excited to see how we're going to close the half out in the coming rounds.
Let's see. We're going to be seeing Nate Yu and Fried Dumpling come out 1v1 right now. Nate Yu going to be throwing that there. Christian is going to be able to take out Fried Dumpling here. I think Fried Dumpling was waiting to hear that Killjoy utility play, but just did not expect there to be multiple people there in B site. Now watching Dankster pushing out as well. That Killjoy utility is going to be pushing everybody off the site here, giving some nice time for Nate Yu to get that plant off. Nice one-way smoke there by Jet. Dankster going to be throwing that boom buddy in, and the Killjoy did not detain anybody. However, it did push everybody off the site. Dankster going to be missing out on all of his utility here since he threw all of it into heaven, but let's see what's going to happen. Noisy going to be pushing back in. Looks like U of U is going to be retaking heaven right now. Pikachu going to be in the back, and we are going to be seeing one of them up on the rafters there, but Noisy gets stunned, and Pikachu capitalizes on it, takes him out. Yurt with 11 HP going to be peeking out here. That one-way smoke is going to be leading Dankster to get those shots off on a Yurt here. It's going to be Kaizen and Milk now, and Milk has 0 HP remaining. Kaizen has 100 HP, but only a stinger. This is not looking good for the 1v5 coming up here. Now Kaizen does have a blast pack, no grenade here, and I don't think he's going to be using his ult for this one. He is going to be able to pick up Dankster here. However, there's not enough time for anything. He can pick up a Phantom, but he's going to walk away with it. Yes, he takes out Pikachu. He is going to be walking away with it. That's going to be something that's positive for their economy. However, they lose 4 players in the midst of it, and Ryerson is looking really good right now.
Last round in the hash.
Ryerson definitely chugging on. Last round of the half should be a good enough buy because of the round loss bonus and the pickup there. The op back onto Fried Dumpling. Great stuff from Hunter on that round, actually, I want to point out. Even though he is the bottom frag, doing a great job in his supporting role so far. Good stuff going into heaven, allowing Pikachu to grab those kills, not allowing the team to retake heaven, so shutting down that retake basically in and of itself, using his flashes and stuns. Good stuff from him that round. Christian, great job watching Nate. You put down that Killjoy ult that ultimately gave them the B site. He knew that, you know, once the sound cues are heard, there could be a push coming through. And Pikachu immediately taking out Fried Dumpling.
Oh my god. I know we just talked over each other there, but that was actually pretty hype to watch.
Yeah.
Already.
Great stuff so far.
You go. Alrighty. Well, sorry, chat. There's a little bit of a delay between Wits and I, so you know, between Brody and I. We don't try to talk over each other, but you know, it just happens in the midst. We all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo. And watching now, it looks like we're seeing all of that Milk Killjoy utility on the A site here, and Ryerson not wanting to challenge it. They've been doing some pretty good stuff on the B site here. Nate, you're gonna be popping that grenade into that corner just to make sure you know you can never be too safe here. And now that is gonna cost him 1 utility here, but he's gonna be using that other grenade here as Pikachu picks off Yurt. The 3v5 is going to come off right now. Let's watch Pikachu. Going to be pushing up now into heaven. Let's see. Now, there is going to be a little bit of rotational utility happening here. Kaizen taking out Nate Yu, bombing himself down to 23 HP. Pikachu is going to be able to take him right back out here. Milk taking out Pikachu, though. It's going to be Milk, the 1v3. And I feel like we've seen this episode before, but Milk going to be debating using the ult here. I think his team telling him, no, back off. We're just going to take this L here. And he dodges the op shot, but he's going to walk into the smoke here. And unfortunately, Christian is going to be able to take him out there. It's a good thing he did not pop that ult. And, well, we're going to be going in 4 and 8 now.
I think Kaizen showing off what I think is dubbed as the shotgun rocket launcher tactic there. Running back into heaven, taking out Nate Yu with that ultimate from about, you know, sniffing distance away from his face. Great half from Ryerson there, attacking Pikachu and Nate Yu. Big standouts on the entries. Good supporting cast of characters, Christian and Hunter. Great support from them so far. Dankster clearing out angles with his utility. Pretty much a great team effort from Ryerson, netting themselves 8 rounds in that half on that attack. And Fried Dumpling and the rest of his boys at U of U are hoping to mount a bit of a comeback here. So let's see how they decide to take on this attacking side of Split. Hopefully they got some creative stuff up their sleeve if they want to be able to come back here.
Absolutely. One of the things I'd like to point out here is just this shows how important character picks are and playing your roles at these higher levels. We see the exact same team layout on both sides, and we're also seeing the exact same split as far as score goes here between the operators. And now Pikachu is going to be able to take out Fried Dumpling here. Kaizen trading out, taking out Nate Yu. So we are in the 4-4 with 2 players on each team having a health deficit here. But let's see what Kaizen's going to be able to do as he pushes out here. He knows there's going to be some utility popping off into that B as the rest of his team files out onto the site here. Just going to be doing what he can to hold them off as Noisy finishes off this plant. And let's see what's going to happen. Kaizen is going to go down to Hanra, and it's going to be up to the 3-piece here of U of U to hold out this site. Dankster going to be seeing if he can file in and get this here, as Christian also unfortunately gets blinded. He's going to be shooting the wrong direction, but Dankster taking out Yurt here, saving his life here. Christian with a 1-tap takes out the turn as well, just to be able to Milk. Let's see if Milk is going to be able to capitalize on this here. Unfortunately, the 1v4 is not going to come out most likely. We are going to be seeing him possibly get a pick here on Pikachu. He does get it. Christian is going to be able to tap it out, though, and we are seeing 4-9 Ryerson really coming out on top here.
The health was low. I was kind of a believer in Milk for a second there, but unfortunately, he's going to be taken down. The pistol round going to go the way of Ryerson. But I do want to say, I think I mentioned they have to come up with some creative stuff to win this one, but I think the fragging power was just too strong. The fake A take into the B take, you do sacrifice some players, you do sacrifice some map control, but you do win out the bomb sites typically on fake plays like that. Unfortunately, they did not have the manpower to lock down the site against the man disadvantage retake, so gonna go a little bit down in the beginning, but the 5 Stinger lineup can do some absolute damage, so it depends on where they place these Stingers.
Absolutely, these Stingers are going to be extremely important right now, and hopefully we're going to be watching Fried Dumpling doing some work with him right now. And let's see, as he falls into the site here, that grenade by his teammate is really going to be blocking off a lot of shots here. Hunra going to be taking out Yuri here with just a pistol. Christian and Dankster both picking up a kill themselves. It's really just going to be up to Fried Dumpling and Kaizen right now. Fried Dumpling is going to be able to take out Christian, though, so as they push into heaven here, they might be able to take control of the site. Unfortunately, though, Fried Dumpling misses the first couple shots. He does manage to take out Nate Yu. Kaizen taking out Dankster, bring this into a 2v2 already. However, Kaizen is going to be at a very low health deficit here. Fried Dumpling as well, already down to 45 HP. Let's watch what he's going to be able to pull off right now. He does have 1 Cloud Burst remaining, and he could use that to push in here. However, it looks like he's going to be challenging Pikachu here, which is never something good that you want to do when Pikachu's holding an angle. We've seen how he can do this, and yep, we see it come out right there. He's going to be able to get the headshot even. Kaizen 20 HP and a dream. Let's see if he can do it. He misses his jump, I think. I don't really know what he was trying to do other than clear that mid site here. It didn't really land anywhere. But let's see, 20 HP going to be popping off, potentially just going for a weapon save, though I'm not sure if there are any weapons that are down that are worth saving.
The timing.
He takes out Pikachu. 19 seconds remaining. He can win this 1v1 here. Let's see. Unfortunately, 20 HP, though. He gets taken out with his pants down. And hurrah. That's amazing.
I was saying the timing in regards to it working out for Pikachu, but he gets caught off timing right away in return, pulling out that nade in the face of Hanra. Such a close round. I mean, both teams really opting for lower tier guns. They're Stingers v Spectres, basically, in that round, and the Spectres come out on top just barely. I mean, Fried Dumpling and Kaizen did a great job of trying to pull that round back. Unfortunately, the health disadvantage was a little bit too much for them to surmount, and they're down again. 10-4. I mean, this game feels a lot closer than the scoreline reflects, but I really hope U of U can mount a bit of a comeback here, because I don't think they seem out of it at all.
I don't know either, because we started this off very, very strong with U of U. Unfortunately, though, Ryerson, we know this from the last time we watched them. They're a very adaptive team. So they lost the first 2 rounds and like, all right, this is the play style. And then, they came right back in and really did some work here. Now, Kaizen is going to be able to avoid some damage here as he walks away with his frenzy still in hand. And now let's see what they're going to be able to do. Fried Dumpling taking out Pikachu here. Noisy going to be doing some work here. He actually survives the Stinger. And Hanra goes down. That's unfortunate. Let's see what's going to happen right now. The 3v5 situation, anything can happen. Noisy down to 1 HP. Is he going to be using his utility to save himself? He is. And let's see how well that works out. That raised blast that could do some work here. Nate Yu is going to be taking out Yurt here. And Milk. Fried Dumpling taking out Nate Yu, though. Dankster taking out Noisy. Kaizen taking out Christian. It's going to be down to the 1v2 here. Dankster, unfortunately, goes down here to Kaizen. And we see U of U pick up a round here. And once again, Caster's Curse at its finest.
I thought for a second Nate Yu was about to single-handedly drag his team out of the mud there in that round and just sprayed at everyone with his Stinger on B site there. So close. Unfortunately, it is going to be going to U of U there. From NateU's perspective, can't really get it done. But, I mean, now they're on the saved pistols, so Utah can start to mount this comeback. Like, for sure. I think it's, like I said, they're not definitely down and out. Great stuff there on the B. Heaven takes something we've seen a lot of this game from Ryerson and now from Utah. So hopefully they can continue taking the space that they need to mount a comeback. They're going to take mid again here.
Yeah, U of U really showing some stark mid control right now. Ryerson actually going to be dedicating the only mid control here to, Pikachu, who's going to be holding it from the bottom of ropes. And it looks like that actually might work out for him. But let's see, his 3 people are going to be setting their sights on him. I don't know how well he's going to be able to come out. He does manage to get a kill with the shorty on the Kaizen. That's going to be a pretty huge pickup. He walks away with 34 HP remaining. And let's see if he's going to be able to get some dubs here with his ult, as the rest of U of U debates whether or not they want to continue pushing up through to A side here. Dankster going to be unfortunately wasting that ult there, as nobody has pushed out just yet. Fried Dumpling popping back up, and it looks like they're going to be re-rotating back out to B site. And well, Ryerson definitely wishes they had saved that ultimate for this upcoming push here, as U of U fully stacks out. Now they're doing some great teamwork right now and holding all 4 of them together. You're getting ready to blind out. They are going to be needing this. A lot of utility falling out right now. They hear the footsteps here. Dankster going to be popping out. Unfortunately, Noisy is going to be able to capitalize on the confusion of where do I put my crosshair. There's 4 people, and he is going to be able to come out with a kill here. Milk takes out Christian and NateU as well. This is not looking good for Ryerson right now. It looks like U of U is going to be able to find their they found their structure, they found their rhythm right now. Hunra taking out Yurt, however, bring this, and we're seeing Pikachu take out Milk. Fried Dumpling is going to be able to trade him right back out though, so it's going to be up to Hunra. He's got a Sheriff and a Dream here. The 1v2, is it going to come out here? Now Hunra is on the bottom, but unfortunately for U of U, he is also going to be built different, and using all this utility. Let's see if it's going to work out for him. Watching now, fortunately, Fried Dumpling is going to be coming out on top there. The you missed that first shot with the Sheriff, and well, it's all over.
He had the right idea. He knew the angle. He just couldn't just get his crosshair in the right position to find that quick Sheriff headshot, and instead we will be seeing a full buy round out of both teams. Pikachu on the op here. Good stuff from Utah, getting back into this game as they do a great job mid-round there. Good mid-round decision to stop pushing towards that A site and instead slow down the pace, cut the sound, and eventually make their way back into B Heaven where they take the site. Good stuff from them.
Now, Pikachu is going to be doing whatever he can right now with this op. Now, Ryerson does not want to lose any more rounds here. Unfortunately, Pikachu did lose that 1v1 here. Fried Dumpling is going to come out on top here. The Phantom versus the op. Phantom is going to be the winner right now. And I don't think that they're going to be picking that back up here. I think that U of U is going to be comfortable with their loadout here. They're not going to be picking up an extra operator here. Fried Dumpling is going to be able to take out Hunra, however. And Ryerson, they are going to be able to trade one out. NateU taking out Noisy, but let's see. We're seeing NateU go on a massive health deficit right now. The 3v4 might not come out right now, but as U of U focuses on their site, let's see if NateU is going to be popping his Killjoy ultimate here and possibly pushing them off the site here. Are we going to be seeing that ult pop off right now as we see the bomb get planted here? NateU hears exactly where it is, going to be trying to get those picks out in through the smoke, but you're going to be teleporting right away here, not giving NateU a chance. 21 HP. He has his ult. Right now, they're going to be communicating to figure out what is the play here. Christian going to be saying, hey, wait, I can get a pick and move in. Dankster gets a pick as well. Christian gets 2 picks. It's going to be a 1v3, and it happens. Kaizen goes down here. Dankster says, no, we really do not need this ultimate right now. Hold my beer. I got this. And then he just file in here. And now Dankster going to be waiting until the absolute last second to get this defuse here. The disrespect.
You see the way the first half of that round goes, and you think, wow, this is another great round from Utah, rolling straight over through the mid again. Great stuff from NateU, finding a pick, staying alive, keeping his team in this round by basically calling off, waiting for the retake to come through. Christian, fantastic shots from the B tunnels there. Just a fantastic all-around retake from Ryerson. Good do-or-die stuff from them there. They knew that the momentum was not favoring them, so they needed to come up with a big play. Good stuff from them so far. I think Pikachu, a bit of a misplay, holding it where he did on mid, got really isolated and caught off immediately, but he will have a second chance on this op due to his team's victory in that round.
And that is actually a really great show of how good they're managing their economy here. You can just lose a $5,000 gun and then come back and say, here you go. We got you. And now Kaizen going to be rolling around with the Boom Buddy here. Let's see if U of U is going to be able to capitalize on their the strats that have worked and the strats that haven't. I think they're going to be learning from their mistakes here. Unfortunately, though, Kaizen, what was that? Nate, you gonna be going down after he gets the kill on a Kaizen here. Fried Dumpling is gonna be coming out on top. It looks like Fried Dumpling is really just fragging out of his mind this game here. Christian does manage to cancel that though, take him out. And we are seeing U of U go down to the 2v3 situation here. U of U also having a breach with a massive health deficit. It's not looking good for this plant. I think that Ryerson might be able to retake the site yet again. And especially since breach is gonna be one tap here. Omen, they already know his positioning here. Let's see how the team is gonna be able to respond to this. Christian going to be teleporting right over to the other side, trying to take him out. He knows that there's going to be one in B. Dankster takes him out immediately. He comes for the 2K on a yurt, and that's going to be bringing Ryerson to match point.
Dankster just isolating those fights alone. Didn't need any of his team's utility. Didn't need any of his teammates there. Just takes both the fights himself. Good stuff from Dankster. And another round picked up from Ryerson. There, Nate Yu, I think, was just absolutely baffled by the movement of Kaizen there. Not too sure what happened. He got blinded and just completely, like, went blind in real life, maybe. I don't know what truly happened to him there. The ult not really going in his favor, unfortunately. Another loss for Utah. They need to change something up. These mid takes have started to be countered. Ryerson is such a good responsive team so far.
My favorite part about that
fried dumpling
was Nate Yu watching that happen and then waiting for that to all be over before he shot. Fried Dumpling losing his gunfight. Pikachu getting the op shot here. That's detrimental to U of U here. Fried Dumpling has been carrying this entire match here. Let's see if Pikachu going to be getting the second kill on a Noisy. Let's see if he's going to be able to line up a third one. No, they decide not to push through, and B Garage is fully held right now by this Pokemon man right now, and it looks like the Killjoy ult is going to come into play. However, Pikachu could just back up 4 inches and survive it. Now, I think that, you know, Killjoy is going to be understanding that that was a mistake here. And, well, Pikachu is going to be seeing the elbow of Ray's. Unfortunately, he misses that shot there. Didn't think we would see that coming out. But also, the ult's coming out here from Dankster, utilizing these mechanics from Flight School. Let's see if he's going to be able to come around the corner. Christian taking out Kaizen. I think it's going to all be over. Milk goes down to Dankster from the ult. And that's going to be a win for Ryerson as they flawless through the last round.
That is what you call a disrespectful last round. Oh my goodness, the aggression was so fantastic coming out from Ryerson there.
That was something that I was not anticipating coming into this match here. It started off so wonderfully even, and then Ryerson was like, all right, we have finished downloading the strats, and well, it's just time to frag.
Absolutely great stuff from Ryerson. Great responses. They never seemed to let the momentum mount for Utah, even though so many rounds were close and so many strats worked out for Utah. Ryerson was always able to, you know, think through things and counteract what they were throwing at them. So great stuff from Ryerson. And there's a reason that they should be in playoffs now. I think that was definitely a great showing from them. We did see them play Simon Fraser earlier in the weeks, and that was a great matchup too. So those two teams sitting at the top of their divisions are definitely two fantastic teams to watch for playoffs when they roll around in December.
I'm super excited for that. Now, Kanashi, you were our wonderful, wonderful observer last game, and what do you have to say from a top-down perspective? I know you didn't take any notes because you were too busy with that amazing observing, but what do you have to say about that game?
The game overall, like, I do agree. The first half, they had us in the first half, not gonna lie. It was pretty even. And I was like, okay, this game is gonna get, you know, spicy once it starts flipping sides. But Ryerson just kind of took off. They were like, okay, you know what? Like, maybe we just have to, you know, hit the gas a little harder this time. And that's exactly what they did. So congrats to Ryerson. They're going to be able to, you know, contend for that #1 spot and really keep their hold on that #2 spot. So regardless, they're going to be rolling into the playoffs relatively comfortable. There's obviously a couple more weeks of this. So it's just a matter of hanging on to that position from this point forward.
For sure, and we are going to be seeing a lot of competition when it comes to the playoffs. So, chat, please be sure to follow and stay tuned for that because we're going to be seeing a lot more of these super high-level teams. Brody, any closing thoughts?
You know, they had us in the first half of today as well, Kanashi, in a bit of a whirlwind seeing a bit of a blowout, but I'm excited I was very happy to get a grip on things and really run into that second game on split with a really tightly contested matchup. Great job, Utah. Great job, Ryerson. I had a great time. Thanks everyone for watching. So that's all I got to say for closing.
Yeah, thank you everyone. And Kanashi, you can go ahead and take it away from here.
All right, thank you, you guys. But once again, before we sign off, I would like to thank LMU, San Jose State University, and the Academy of Art for organizing this tournament and showcasing all of the great collegiate talent that we have here in North America. Once again, big thanks to our production staff for bringing you all the action. Wits for hanging in there. Christy and Blue Jay for grabbing us all the matches that we need literally last minute. And, you know, just bringing an amazing production to this show that we can bring you every week. And most of all, thank you guys for tuning in every week to watch the Golden Coast Invitational. It means a lot to us, not only as casters and hosts and, you know, just the collegiate scene in general. It's just really nice to know that there is a community, especially for such a young scene like Valorant. Once again, the Golden Coast Invitational is sponsored by Esports College and Career Pathways. I got to thank them for helping us out with the prize pool. And once again, make sure to tune in same time next week to catch more of the action of the collegiate, you know, of the Golden Coast Invitational. Make sure to follow ArtU Esports and turn on the notifications. We will be on every Sunday, except for Thanksgiving. Thank you. But yeah, we will have a lot more action coming for you guys. Once again, I'm Kanashi. I've been joined by Arties and Brody, and we will see you right back here next week.
It's delicious.
Triple kill. Boo-boo taking it out. Oh my god.